Hey, I'm gonna do a quick guide on how to avoid more cheaters through planning. I know cheating, there's like a cheating pandemic going on, cheaters ruining the game for people. And apart from like malicious cheaters, cheaters that just do it to like mess with people and stuff like that. There's like the people that just do it for money, right? And so you can avoid a lot of conflict if you just have nothing really that's worth taking for them, right? So say for instance I have this U-lock here, or compared to the 6B47, right? If we'll compare them side by side here. So the 6B47 is good. It covers head and ears. That's important. I'll probably do a video on that in my Armory series. This one's level 4. This one's level 4, and then this one is level 3. So this one's a little bit better. But say a hacker kills me and takes my shit, and then they go to Ragman, and then they put this pristine helmet down, they get 48,000 rubles for it, right? So that's like over 10k a slot. That's like very valuable, right? Whereas if they killed me and have the 6p47, all they get is 20k. So that's like 5k a slot, right? So the reality is, say I'm like in an interchange run and I'm like looting the computers. If a hacker sees me wearing a U-lock, they might go out of their way to kill me just to get that U-lock from me, because that they could actually sell that. But if I have a 6B47, then it's substantially less valuable. So we're talking, say I'm just doing a rat run. I don't even want to like necessarily push the action, and I run a U-lock. Well, a hacker could see that I have a U-lock and then come run me down, right? But if I have a 6B47, now they're not gonna see that U-lock. They might just leave me alone, right? And so this makes me much safer, right? And so if you know that where you're going you're gonna run into a bunch of hackers, don't run the Gazelle, although that's pretty much useless. But like they might like gear like some dude that's like running around with your Gazelle. But like the U-lock, like if you know there's hackers around and you run a U-lock, like you just put a giant target on your head. Whereas if you just ran the 6B47, it'd be somewhat the same amount of protection, only now you're not. Well, the level 4 is substantially better, but the 6B47 is like functional, and now you're not getting run down for hackers, right? And so I'm gonna try to keep this video kind of short, but so it all comes down to planning. So like, not only with your gear, but like where are you going? Say you're gonna rush dorms at like 4 in the morning whenever all the hackers out. Well, I don't know if that's whenever they're out, but they might do it whenever there's less people on, so less people get mad at them, less reporting and shit like that. Or if there's just like a fuck ton of hackers out right now, like it's a real problem, then plan for that and then be like, okay, so I'm gonna go to this map, and I'm not necessarily gonna go to that place. And if I do, there's more than likely gonna be hackers, right? So if I'm gonna have a successful raid, I need to go somewhere else, right? And then so long as you're not having like gear that they want to just go out of their way and murder you for, you're a lot safer. Unless they just see you as like a threat and they happen to be in your area. Um, but yeah, I think that pretty much sums it up. Let me know what y'all guys think. I know the whole cheating thing's a real problem. But and and the reality is, like, if you play like 20 raids and you just like go for like high priority targets, then you're gonna run into a certain amount of cheaters, right? But if you really want to reduce the amount of cheaters you have, you can plan to go places where cheaters normally wouldn't, and then run gear that a cheater wouldn't necessarily go out of their way to kill you with. Um, and then and that will, generally speaking, raise your survival rate. I mean, like apart from somebody that just wanted to ruin your day, like if they literally have nothing to gain from killing you within reason, like maybe a little bit of ammo. Like what they could do is they could strip my gun, take my mags, but like I mix my mags with BT and PP, so it's not that worthwhile, and it would take a long time. And then I have some like nades and like a Propital. Like if they really wanted to run me down, they might do it just for that. But if I have a U-lock, they're like, I'll take that U-lock, and then they fucking take my nades and shit. And see, the real problem is like whenever players get farmed because they'll run the U-locks, they'll run the exfils, the like $300,000 helmets and shit, and then hackers can just bing the shit out of them from across the map and then run up and take their helmet, and they just like farm them, right? So if you make yourself unfarmable, then you're gonna have a much better time. You know, that's the way I see it. But yeah, let me know what y'all guys think. If you will, leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'm trying to get some stuff going, you know what I mean. But yeah, I'll catch y'all on the next one.